Hello and welcome to Talk Vietnam. I'm Michael Liu. So in this week's edition, we get to speak to Jessica Minh Anh about how she's transformed some of the world's most iconic locations into her own personal catwalk over the past 10 years. Hello, Jessica. You look absolutely dapper today.
Thank you. You too.
Cheers. So CNN has heralded you as the queen of the runway stunts. So which of these stunts have been your favorite shows and what makes them special?
It's quite difficult to answer because I love them all. Each of them has its own meaning, and I always try to do my very best to surprise people. Some of the very iconic catwalks has been the one on One World Trade Center when I did the show 6 months before the tower was officially open to the public, which is a huge deal because that is the new symbol of hope and freedom of America. And obviously the most recent one, which is the fashion show at Joma Solar. It's Spanish solar power plant, and it is the world's first ever catwalk that is held in such a location. This show is special because it does not only portray my usual combination of art, culture, architecture and fashion, but also promote the modern technology and the renewable energy, which is quite appreciated by a lot of different media. I think it is very important for people to realize that fashion show is no longer just the place to showcase beauty, but also to make sure that we will remember many other important things in life.
What is the drive behind you choosing these landmarks?
I think the very first show that I did, which is called the World's History-Making Catwalk on London's Tower Bridge, that was when I realized this is exactly the path I want to follow. At that point in time, I realized that there's no point to be the second. You always have to be the first. You always need to find something that people haven't done before to try to make sure that you inspire people. And that's what I've been trying to do for the past few years. So each and every venue that I've come across really have a big impact on me and my team. And we always make sure that everyone has a good time.
So can you tell us, all these locations are great, iconic and really famous, but how did you choose these locations? What criteria are needed for a location to make it as a Jessica Minh Anh special?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. There are two types of location that I've decided that I would be interested in focusing on. The first one are all the iconic monuments of the world that matter to each country. So we're talking about London's Tower Bridge, One World Trade Center. We also talk about the Eiffel Tower and Petronas Twin Tower Sky Bridge, for example. So obviously these are the very valuable architectural wonders of the world. And then there's the other type of location, which more showcase a creative idea in terms of bringing models and the designs together. For example, the one that I did on the Hudson River and on the Seine River in Paris, where I tried to have a concept of model walking on water and have the entire background, evolving throughout the show and showcase different architectural wonder all around Paris and combine fashion and also Paris together or New York in the case of Hudson River. So that is a different concept. And the same thing goes with the Grand Canyon Skywalk. I did the show on the Grand Canyon Skywalk in 2013, and that's the world's highest fashion show so far until now at 4,000 feet above the Colorado River. And this show, with the concept of model walking in the sky, we can see the beautiful Grand Canyon, which is a natural wonder, and at the same time the beautiful clothes that was inspired by the Grand Canyon. So as you can see, there are two clear directions that I go forward with my shows.